О, давайте еще возьмем шарики. Шарики. Наполним газом этим. Попробуем, наверное, в дымоход еще пустить шарик сюда. Так, тут мы просверлили, чтобы сделать тут небольшой потоп. Так, попробуем сюда использовать наш шарик с крючком. О, отлично, открыли дымоход. Теперь что, можем еще разок попробовать повернуть эту трубу. О, отлично. Ну и, собственно, теперь мы сможем сделать вензелю небольшой потопчик.
Poor Wenzel. His tender heart will break when he finds out that the well in his basement isn't real. Quick, I don't want to miss the moment. Wenzel?
I'm down here! Come quick! You won't believe your eyes!
Poor Wenzel still thinks he struck water down there. Instead, his cellar is simply flooded. Bad luck. What's up, Wenzel?
I struck water!
Well, Wenzel, maybe you shouldn't get too excited. Sometimes you just think you struck water, and then it's just... Wait a second. You really struck water.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I am rich!
But that's impossible.
And it's all thanks to you. Well, thanks to your father's divining rod. You are a true friend. You know what? You shared with me, and now I'll share with you.
Really?
Of course. I share with you this very moment. The moment of triumph. Let's enjoy it together. What's that grinding noise?
It's not my teeth.
I see. I'm rich!
Так, мы теперь можем забрать этот биолокатор. Еще бы нам набрать бы воду этого. Что бы нам ее набрать?
I don't want anything to do with Wenzel's stinking well.
Так, Вензель теперь, походу, пошел у нас в мэрию, так как у него 62-й номер.
Ah, Rufus, I believe you may very well want to congratulate me. The mayor was very excited to hear about my discovery. He believes the water vein might make Kuvak one of the 3 richest settlements in the southern quadrant. Right now, he's hearing one more applicant, but for now, it looks like I'll be the one.
Goal is supposed to live at your place? Oh, don't make me laugh.
What? Now that I have a water vein on my property, I'm one of the most influential people of Kuvak. And with an orbit pixie in my house, I might even become an honorary citizen. Who knows? One day, I might even follow in the footsteps of your father.
But I was the one who saved her, and I'm the one who gave her shelter.
Rufus, you don't even have a house. So how do you suppose you'll convince the mayor?
Well,
Next up, number 63, please.
Опачки, а вот и наш номерок. Ну что-ка, Вензель, подвинься, наша очередь.
Low-Tech, I have to talk to you. It's about...
А где мэр?
Low-Tech?
What? Who's disturbing me?
Whoa, Are you really sleeping in your desk?
This is the mayor's traditional resting place. Before me, your father used to sleep in here. That was before he betrayed the community.
Huh. Well, I can totally understand that.
Well, he left you behind, too.
Be that as it may, who sleeps in a desk anyway?
Admittedly, the desk isn't aligned correctly with the planet's magnetic field, but your father had a device installed to correct that.
What?
И вот, ребята, я вижу у него часики, которые можем установить в коридоре и попасть на почту, наверное, так. Ну, давайте расскажем мою историю с про элизианку.
I'm here for the Elysian girl.
They all are, but you're too late. The hearing is over.
Over? But I saved her life.
I find that hard to believe, considering you're responsible for 90% of all injuries that happen in Kuvak.
Well, but 90% of those have been my own injuries.
Listen, Rufus. Whenever chaos breaks out in Kuvak, you are responsible for it. As far as I know, you might even be responsible for that girl falling from the sky.
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But I have to help her return to her world.
To Elysium? That's a good joke. You should know better than anyone else that there's no way to leave Deponia. Nothing that ends up on Deponia will ever leave again.
My dad made it.
That's neither probable nor verifiable. I know that's what you'd like to believe, but I believe it's more likely that your father ended up crashing into some trash heap. With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance if the hearing wasn't over already.
But it was me who found her.
As far as I know, it was Hannick who found her.
Well, I found her first.
And you just left her lying there?
No, it was different.
With your attitude, you wouldn't even stand a chance.
I'm starting to run out of good arguments here.
Finally! There is... Are we done here? I really need to go to the assembly hall.
You bet.
Oh...
When does the post office open?
Whenever I feel like it. I am the mayor, you know.
What a stupid rule.
That was your father's idea.
Stupid, but not bad. Not bad at all. What? Instead of just moving the desk, my dad preferred messing with the planet's magnetic field?
Well, he was the most egocentric and stubborn person I've ever met.
That's a lie.
Oh, yeah? Why do you think he left you here? Because he didn't care about anyone but himself. Not even his own son. Not even for his own son. Pretty ironic that you've become just as egotistic as he was back then.
Egotistic? Me? Ha! Just recently, I risked my own life to save a girl from the clutches of the Organon.
Completely without ulterior motives, I suppose.
You better believe it.
My ass.
You'll be surprised, Low-Tech. I will save the girl. And then everyone on this planet will realize how selfless I really am. But then it'll be too late, because then I'll already be sitting in some cocktail lounge in Elysium and laughing about you fools and how you still have to live in this junkyard. You'll see. The girl belongs to me.
Wrong. I've already made the decision.
That's too bad.
How exceptionally reasonable of you. I've made my decision, and there's...
I'm starting.
Finally, are we done here?
You bet.
Oh, now...
Давайте еще у него что мы можем спросить.
I officially want...
You don't even have your own rest. You're mooching off your former girlfriend.
Yeah, well, at least I'm not sleeping in the drawer of my desk.
Watch your tongue, son. This is the mayor's traditional resting place. If only your father were here to put you in your place. You know darn well he worked here before me.
Oh yeah, you mean he slept here?
You don't even know what real work is. If you'd put in a little more effort, you could have followed in your father's footsteps.
My father's footsteps led away from this dump, and I'll get away from this rock too.
And you think you'll reach your goal without a serious effort? I'm beginning to understand why he didn't take you with him.
Ouch. I can't stop thinking about what you said. That my father
Well, get over it. Your father installed that device for a reason. He manipulated the magnetic field so he could sleep in harmony with the field lines.
I can't imagine how that's supposed to work.
Well, it does work. I sleep like a baby. The only downside is that carrier pigeons are constantly crashing into my window.
When does the...
When...
Right.
Так, ну, все, походу. Поговорили.
When does the... Right. The girl...
Right.
I'm start...
Are we done?
No.
Well...
Так, давайте посмотрим, что мы можем в этой комнатушке найти.
I kind of know this symbol. I kind of know this symbol.
Опа, бокальчик. У нас есть отмычка. Давайте глянем, что там прячется.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, that would be fun.
А в чем дело?
Yeah, that would be fun. If this is where the key to the world belongs, good night. I mean, I managed to lose the key to my front door all the time.
Так, ладно. Может, мы сможем этот бокал набрать
Hey, that's
кислоту?
Dad's water glass. I hardly ever saw him without it. He must have been worried about dehydration.
Опа.
What's this? A hidden compartment?
Отлично.
Well, looks like Dad's secret will see the light of day after all.
Ну да, логично, биолокатор. Ну что, ребята, у нас есть ключик, и теперь мы его применим, посмотрим,
A
что
key. My dad
спрятано.
knew I'd be clever enough to find it. I wonder what I'd get for it if I melt it down.
Какой расплавлю, Руфус, что ты... Так, а мы, интересно, можем это все дело опять вернуть на место, чтобы нас никто ни в чем не заподозрил. Вот так-то лучше.
Huh, he's gone. Well, never mind.
И давайте откроем.
This might be unnecessarily complicated, but I'm certain Dad wanted to make sure that I'm the only one who could get this far, get to his big secret, his legacy. His liquor cabinet.
А вот и, кстати, тут, наверное, только не виски, мне кажется, там это водичка.
That smell reminds me of something. Dad's aftershave lotion?
Так, нам надо туда пройти. Так.
That smell reminds me of something. Dad's aftershave lotion?
Но как нам туда пройти? Фу,
There's
так,
a
что у нас
message
здесь
from the mayor
еще?
of Buzo Westfog. OOICURNE. Huh? Either a cat was jumping up and down on the keyboard, or the operator must have gotten that all wrong. SOLONGYOUSUCKE. Damn, where was I? There's a message from the mayor of Buzo Westfog. OOIC. Huh? Either a cat was jumping... This technology is a cat...
Так. Так, Мария, я так понимаю, уже у нас дернул в этот самый зал заседаний. Нам бы набрать как-то этого вискаря, или там водичка. О, отлично. Посмотрим, что за коммуникатор.
Next, please.
Упс.
Guess I'm last in line. Whatever. Who could possibly succeed except for me?
О, вот у нас есть и бутылка, емкость для этой кислоты. Тра-ля-ля. Отлично. Так, ну все, вроде тут больше нам нечего делать. Нечего. Так, только опять же, давайте мы все вернем на место. Не будем вызывать никаких подозрений. Так. О, подушка.
A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. A gadget that manipulates.
Так, с этим прибором мы разберемся. Ну-ка, подожди, если быть таким аккуратным, и, возможно, мы еще что-то найдем. Так, как бы нам вернуть эту подушечку на место? Так. А мы подушку не можем взять. Получается. Ну ладно, что, давайте посмотрим, что у нас там в зале заседаний.
I suggest not to move her in this condition.
What kind of condition is she in? I still don't understand. I mean, is she dead?
No. Her body is alive and well. It's her consciousness. It's inactive.
So, she's asleep.
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I think it's related to this implant. It's broken.
A consciousness implant? Isn't there a switch or something?
A fuse?
Maybe the contacts are corroded. That's what always happens with my intercom.
I already tried everything, but this is Elysian technology. I have no idea how it's being used. I don't even have the appropriate screwdriver.
So, when can I finally take her home?
She needs to wake up first.
Okay, I see. This situation needs to be resolved through a government decision. Let's do it like this. If you manage to wake her up, you can have her.
And what happens if I wake her up?
Rufus!
You're not even supposed to be here.
But I have a plan.
Oh, I've heard about your plans. You never think things through. Everything you do ends in chaos, and most likely with an explosion.
We'll see about that.
I warn you, stay away from the girl.
Так, давайте по порядку. Давайте быстренько загоняем к этой машине. Наберем этой кислоты.
I've got what I needed. The rest can add to the groundwater.
Набрал, нет.
That smell reminds me of something Dad's after. I've got what I needed. The rest can add to the groundwater.
Так, а ну-ка глянем наш рецептик. Нет, не набрал. По идее, наверное, что мы можем бутылку. Где наша вороночка?
I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first. The glass is empty. That stuff looks pretty harmless. I think I can afford to lose a few drops. That stuff looks pretty harmless. I think I can afford to lose.
Так, а как же нам набрать бутылку? Он не хочет.
I'll have to stick the funnel into something else first.
Почему мы можем ее еще приспособить?
It doesn't have to be siphoned. I'll have to stick the... A textbook example of reviving and...
О, ну как вариант.
Ha-ha! I've siphoned the acid without injuring myself. I'll drink to that.
Руфус, ты сумасшедший, а что если...
The water's still lacking something reviving.
Так, отлично, получается, мы смешали вискарь с кислотой. И что в итоге? Фу, у нас все ингредиенты. Отлично. Ну что, побежали в барчик. получается. Ну да, шприцы нам уже не надо.
Cool. I already have the special water, at least.
Да вы посмотрите. Богатая энергия и живительная, и чистая вода. Ну просто шикарно. Вот теперь, я думаю, все. Такс. Давай, Лонза. Твоя очередь, твой выход.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the red. Just bring me everything. Till then, I'll do.
Okay. I'll be off then. Getting all the...
You do.
I already have the special water, at least.
Good.
I already have the special water, at least.
Good.
Так, крышка бака.
Into the tank you go.
Так, есть.
What?
It's all written down. Just bring. Till then.
Okay. I'll be off then. Getting all the ingredients.
You do that.
Так, воду мы туда отправили. Кофейный порошок, получается. Кофейный порошок, наверное, тоже
The
может...
powder obviously has to go into this tray. The powder...
В общем, все надо смешать. Порошочек.
The powder obviously has to go into this tray.
Ну,
The
так
powder
насыпаю.
obviously has to go into this tray.
Может, надо что-то поменять тогда?
The cup is still empty. Still being the operative word here.
Воронку, наверное.
This, for once, is not an ingredient for... I think I'm making good progress. This, for once, I think I'm making...
Как же так? А как нам всыпать туда порошок-то?
I'll have to stick the funnel into something else. It doesn't have... The powder obviously has to go into this tray.
Ну и почему ты не хочешь его всыпать туда? По рецепту-то ведь он готов. Воду налили. Сделали кофе. Чего не хватает? Может, нужно его...
So, I have the powder already.
Good.
The powder obviously has to go into this tray. The powder obviously... This... I think I'm making good progress. A gadget that manipulates the planet's magnetic field. Yeah, this could have been my idea. This doesn't have to be, wait, bada-boom!
Так, Лонза, подскажи, что
What
делать?
exactly am I supposed to do?
It's all written down on the recipe I gave you. Just bring me everything. Till then, I'll do some fine-tuning on
Ну,
this.
видно,
Okay.
еще не настроил, может, эту кофемашину.
About the powder.
Tell me.
Don't worry.
Hurry up. I can't wait.
I'll be off there. Getting...
You do.
Так, ну давайте загоняем мэрию в зал заседания. Тук-тук-тук-тук-тук-тук. Поговорим с этими ребятами, с Гизмо.
What now?
Well,
You're welcome.
Гизмо.
But Rufus!
you're not untouchable, low-tech. Don't you ever forget that. Don't you... Looky here, Wenzel, too. Did somebody drop food? I mean, what's the deal with the crawling around on the floor?
I'm waiting for Gold to wake up so I can take her with me, of course.
Ha! Dream on. Although it is true that ants can carry 10 times their own weight. But why would Goal, an Elysian orbit elf, want to have anything to do with somebody like you?
Duh, Rufus! You've always underestimated me. Rufus, Rufus! Look at me. I'm a self-made man.
Yeah, whoever made you must have stopped right in the middle.
Oh, yeah? I am rich. I've got a water vein running through my basement. You, on the other hand, don't even have a basement. You ain't got nothing, Rufus.
Hey, that's how you pay people back when they give their best? And what would I want with a basement in Kuvak? I don't belong here, and neither does Goal. And as soon as I wake her up, I will accompany her to Elysium. You'll see.
Так, может, нам не хватает воды еще.
Hey, go, wakey.
Very good.
Oh.
Так, ладно, давайте загоняем еще разок. Так, а если поджечь эту картонную коробку?
I'll bet Fire Officer Gizmo would like that. I'll keep that idea in mind. I'll keep that.
Я думаю, в будущем мы так и сделаем. Не зря же тут висит у нас табличка о том, что все тут очень легко возгорает. Так.
Never. My Antonia's.
Так, что, кстати, с этой почтой она до сих пор...
Ice!
Так, мэру. Тут мы вроде все сделали. Да, ничего там больше нет.
Yeah.
Ладно. Пусто, пусто, пусто.
What I'm planning with it really is worth a headline. But I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. The powder obviously has to go into this tray. So, I have the powder already.
О,
Well,
получилось.
that's it. I found all the
Отлично.
ingredients.
Wonderful! I can't even tell you how excited I am to see what happens next.
But I thought we were making espresso.
Yes, you are right. This is an august moment, my friend. We shouldn't spoil it by worrying about the pressure within the nuclear core structure.
Pressure within the nuclear core structure?
Hear me, gods of our forefathers. Using just the most refined ingredients and the highest possible compression, we beseech thee, open the gates to the espresso-verse!
Holy smoke.
Ну что, ребята, процесс пошел. Сейчас мы посмотрим, что из этого выйдет.
More pressure!
Маэстро.
Okay. Okay.
Он за...
Are we dead?
No. Being dead feels completely different. Oh. As you know, I have gazed deep into death's eyes more than once in my life.
Oh, now that you mention it, that reminds me. Is Tony still wearing those contact lenses?
Shh! Something's happening.
Наварили, ёпт.
Ouch. Whew. I think this brew is gonna do the job. Lonzo.
Ah, Rufus. Did you come to help me clean this place up?
Well, you know, I got this thing going on. I'll come back later, okay? Oh, I can't even look at it. It melts my eyes.
Так, ну что, ребята, погнали в мэрию. Посмотрим, что у нас получилось на деле. И угостим этим чудесным напитком гол.
What's that stinging smell?
That's medicine.
Says who?
Says I.
And who's
Oh,
the
we got
doctor
Thor.
here?
You tell me.
Let's say it together. Me.
It's a draw.
Best out of 3.
You.
Me.
You.
Ah, I win.
Oh, crap.
What's that supposed to be?
That's medicine.
Как-то
You.
просто надо, получается,
The
чтобы...
textbook has failed. Now, it's time for me to improvise. The textbook has failed. Now, it's time for me to improvise.
Это, наверное, все-таки мы должны сделать, но нам
And I
как-то-
bet he's immune to it. He wouldn't know what to do with it. He doesn't even know what to do with himself.
Нам нужно как-то отвлечь внимание этой компашки.
Gizmo is a doctor, police...
What now?
Well, thanks for your time.
You're welcome.
По-любому
Not
надо
literally.
устроить какой-то или пожар, или ограбление. Так, может, получится разжечь. Ну вот, что я вам говорил. Рано или
What's
поздно
that funny
пришлось
smell?
бы это сделать.
Ah! Fire! The town hall's on fire!
Fire control mode activated. Firefighter Gizmo at your service. Where is the fire?
Over there! The chamber's on fire! Good Lord!
Don't worry,
Gizmo
your
вперед.
fire will be extinguished in no time.
А мы этим делаем сейчас. Жестко он его там закрыл. Так, стетоскоп нам пригодится. Ну, давай, цап-цап.
Finally, I was getting worried I'd have to camp in the cupboard forever.
Whoa.
Where was I? Ah,
Не
yes.
сработало. Но зато...
Medical mode activated. Dr. Gizmo at your service. How's the patient?
I'd say her condition hasn't changed.
Leave the diagnosis to the doctor, will you? Now, just where is... My stethoscope, it's gone! Thieves! Crime in progress! Police mode activated. Officer Gizmo at your service. No one leaves the crime scene.
Gizmo never understood my philosophy regarding the redistribution of wealth, although it's fairly easy, from everyone else to me.
Ага, мы, наверное, можем подсунуть этот предмет
Gizmo
Вензеля.
might think Wenzel has stolen the stethoscope, but how could I plant it on him without him noticing? The thing is almost as big as him. But how could I plant it on him? The thing is almost as big as him.
Опа.
Ah! Ah, but Rufus!
You're not untouchable, Low-Tech. Don't you ever forget that.
That's enough. I think you're done.
Come on, Gizmo. You have more important things to do.
Don't tell me how to do my work.
Отлично, сейчас он
Or
его
are you
отведет
just
в
trying to
камеру.
divert my attention from your guilt?
What? That's simply...
Aha! Here is the missing clue. The last piece that completes the puzzle. The mystery of the thieving mayor has finally been
Вороватого
solved.
Thieving mayor? How dare you?
Put up your hands, Low-Tech.
I have no intention of lifting my hands.
You better do what I say.
I don't want to.
You don't have any choice.
I don't? Well, you're fired.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
So what? You're fired anyway.
You can't fire me. You're arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
Так, это надолго.
So what?
Может, пока
You're
нет такого
fired
ничего.
anyway.
You can't fire me.
Беседуем
You're
с мужем,
arrested.
его разбудить.
Almost
You
there.
can't
I just
arrest
have to make
me.
sure that
You're
I don't
fired.
But
spill-
I arrested you first.
So what?
ну,
You're fired
воспользуемся.
I'll have
anyway.
to stick the
You
funnel
can't
into
fire
something
me.
else
You're
first.
arrested.
You can't arrest me. You're fired.
But I arrested you first.
Неужели?
So what? You're
Отлично.
fired anyway.
You can't
Давай,
fire me. You're a...
эспрессо.
What? Where? Who was that?
Me. It was me.
Rufus?